Hey there, welcome to Trader Joe's Takes on Takeout Chinese Food Edition. So if you're like me and just really hate cooking, really lack in the culinary skills department, and have a really busy job, then takeout in the evenings can be a really quick go-to option. But we know that takeout can really have an impact on the wallet and really start to add up. And so today I'm going to show you how to recreate your favorite Chinese takeout meal using products from Trader Joe's. And when I say using products, I mean applying heat. So these are all semi-homemade options, require very little cooking or very little cooking ability, but can still result in a really delicious dinner. Ready? So now let's talk about some products that are going to be your new best friend when you're in the mood for some Chinese takeout. First off, we have one of my all-time favorite Trader Joe's frozen meal options, Mandarin Orange Chicken. This is so good. So it costs $4.99 for the bag. You get a lot of chicken. I'll show you what the end product looks like in just a little bit. But it's really super easy. You really just heat up the chicken, add the sauce, and you are done. So again, $4.99, delicious. Get enough for at least a few people. Now, if you're trying to add any sort of vegetable to your meal, which my fiance says is really important, we now have Trader Joe's broccoli florets. Again, these are frozen. These retail at $1.69. What I typically do is just steam them and then add them at the end when I'm mixing everything together for the orange chicken. So it's a way to get just some vegetables in there. Again, not a super high cost. Trader Joe's jasmine rice. Trader Joe's makes a lot of really delicious frozen single bag rice options. So one bag is enough for a couple people if you're doing your Chinese takeout meal at home. The bags cost $3.99 each, and I'll show you what those look like as we're preparing the meal. And then one of my other all-time favorites, the chicken spring rolls. These retail at $3.99. You get 5 spring rolls, which is a little bit of an awkward number if you are dividing it up amongst an even number of people, but also really good. And so these are cooked in the oven. There's no microwave option for these, but one of my favorite things to do is cook them in the air fryer. They come out super crispy, and really they taste like they just came from a Chinese restaurant. They are so good. Alrighty, so you can see here we're starting to make the delicious orange chicken and chicken spring rolls. Now, I said that you could do these both in the air fryer, and those are absolutely delicious, but we're running a little bit late tonight, and so for the sake of time, both are going in the oven. So you can see what they look like as the before picture, and I'll show you the finished product in just a second. And here we go, the finished product. So this was about 22 minutes of cooking. The package will say 18 to 20, but I like to usually go for a crispier style of chicken, and so just leaving it in for an extra couple of minutes typically works. I also want to show you what one of those pouches of rice looks like. So you remember the box of jasmine rice was $3.99 for the box, and it does come with 3 bags of rice in it, and each bag has about 2 cups of rice. It's microwavable, it's a self-ventilating bag, super easy, about 3 minutes in the microwave, and you are good to go. And voila, here we go with the finished product, a delicious orange chicken and broccoli Chinese takeout bowl on a bed of jasmine rice with 2 chicken spring rolls. Yum! All right, so dinner was delicious, but let's talk breakdown in price. So what we had, orange chicken with broccoli, white rice, and a couple of spring rolls, retails at our local Chinese restaurant for $24.95. So that's $14.95 for just the orange chicken, and then each chicken spring roll is actually $2.50. And so if we're breaking down the cost of the Trader Joe's items, it actually comes out to be almost $10 less, coming in at about slightly under $10. And so it's $4.99 for the orange chicken. And then if we break down the prices from there, based on what we used, the spring rolls actually ended up being 80 cents each. So that's a total of $3.19 just for the spring rolls. Where from a Chinese restaurant, it was $2.50 per spring roll. And so that's definitely a savings right there. The broccoli, using about 1/4 of a bag to mix in. Remember, the bag was $1.69, so we're at about 43 cents for the broccoli, which leaves us with the 1 bag of rice. And so remember, it was $3.99 for the entire box. and that consists of 3 bags. So that puts us at $1.33 for the rice. So that comes out to a total of $9.93, so under $5 a person to make that delicious Chinese takeout meal at home, as opposed to $24.95 from the Chinese restaurant. And that's not including tax, and that's also not including tip. And I know people have a lot of different opinions about tipping for takeout. I always think it's important to leave at least a 10% tip. People disagree, but when you factor those things in, it's an even bigger savings. So again, Trader Joe's takes on takeout, and I would say for Chinese food, definitely wins this round. You can get a delicious, awesome Chinese meal at home for a fraction of what it would cost if you were to go get actual takeout.